Hey, hey, hey. Wonder who all's in here. Well, I guess it's a good thing I'm just trying this new thing out. Well, it says there's one watching, maybe. Oh, it says there's two people up in here. Wolf's Dean, Rebecca. How is everybody? Oh, there's five people up in here. Can everybody see me okay? Can everybody hear me okay? Is there any popping or noise? Joe Co KS Coop Watch. Cop Watch. Hello, how you doing? Raymond, what's up, brother? Johnny Small Peppers. Feeling. So, nothing more than feelings. Our life, thank you. Off grid. How are you? I don't know how long I'm going to be live, but I'm testing out the lights and figured why not. Not too much waiting for meds to kick in. Yeah. So, yep. But nope, I just figured why not. Might as well. I didn't even turn on subscriber only mode. I was about to say, is my night bot even working? Low key. Is there any bobcats left for anybody else to catch? I'm wondering if the Yodi is going to show up. Been seeing more sign. Well, that's good. Matthew Jess outdoors. That's cool. You have a good night sleep there, Matthew Jess. What the? Why is Johnny Small Peppers not a mod? Because that's not Johnny Small Peppers. Backup account? Are we sure about that, Johnny? Hmm. Well, I'm going to subscribe to your backup account. So, yep. Hmm. Well, that's cool, Johnny. I just wanted to make sure. You can't be too careful these days. Well, that's cool. Yeah. But, yeah. Well, we only got 5 now. What's up, brother?
Not much. How are you?
Oh, I'm good.
Good.
You kind of throw me off with the DRML.
Downriver Mining and Lapidary.
Yep.
What's going on,
I'm
Johnny?
used to saying Jeffrey.
You got any snow yet? Johnny asked.
I live in Texas. We don't get a whole lot of snow. An occasional ice storm. It's still hot. It's in the 80s during the day.
That's not. I don't want to hear that. Just like you don't want to be hearing my temperatures.
Yeah, in the 40s.
Something like that. What up, Ray Ray?
In Raymond, if you'd like, I'll send you the link if you'd like to come up. I just wasn't sure if you were asleep or not. Watching tons of Jeffrey stuff on Instagram. Well, what about his YouTube stuff? You got some freaking sick rocks, dude.
Thanks, brother.
Look, you got 5 inches.
Damn, Loki. And Ray, for some reason, bro, I've been working on your guys' area. And you, Josh, and Julie, I've got a surprise for you, bro. But it's got to wait until I get the new toy. I'm getting a new HP 17 T CN 200. So
Hey, Raymond, have you got any snow yet? I mean, I know you're in Canada, so you should be getting snow, but that doesn't mean anything. Shark Outdoors.
there we go.
Yeah, Jeffrey, you're still number one in my book too.
Here. Shall we go get some metal and stick it in there for you?
Yeah.
I can get it hot now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And the coyote has arrived.
What up, Odie?
Frickin' stupid frickin' Washington people.
Did you see his video that he dropped earlier?
I got pissed.
There's only a few people in Washington that I still give. Yeah.
I got pissed tonight and I was like, screw this. I'm making a frickin' video. And so I made a short video and
Yeah. Walking by, sticking the camera in people's faces and telling them they're not parking in the right places.
called him dumbass.
Hey, watch it.
Sorry. I was pissed.
And you could tell his blood pressure was high because that little vein on the side of his head when he was shining was going do.
But I'm taking my medicine right now.
There you go, Big Matt.
What? Are you showing me rocks now?
Oh,
I don't know.
Wait,
I don't know what I sent you. I don't know what I sent you.
Oh, sorry about that. Talking about rocks.
Oh wait, that's the new batch.
If I send you a picture of a rock, can you remake it? And how can I send you a picture of a rock?
Well, I'm surprised I don't have you on any type of social media besides this.
Well, I'm on Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah, and that's why I'm saying I'm kind of surprised they don't have you on.
And I have a link on my about page to them.
Okay.
But,
okay, if you go to same with my Instagram is linked to on my, I think it's linked on my YouTube page, or it's the other way around. I think it's the other way around because the computer. Yeah, it is the other way around. You go. So, downriver mining and lapidary, all one word, and it's just an N instead of an and.
Coyote.
Yeah.
I'll send you his link.
Yeah.
Because he done lost me.
Yeah.
But when we went to Texas and we broke down in Utah, the wife found a rock, and it was a really cool rock, but she left it in my truck.
Uh-oh.
And in the size of that thing, it wasn't, sticking out. It would have stuck out like a sore thumb in the yard.
Yeah. Trying to find a picture of it. Freaking.
But I even went to a couple of the places that we went fishing,
Uh-huh.
and I didn't see it there either. So,
Well, she said it was in the floorboard on the passenger side. And I told her, nope, it were not.
Hmm.
I know I got a picture of it somewhere. Send a picture of it to frickin' Matt. Why can't I find it? I hate when I misplace pictures.
well, you got a whole bunch of videos and a whole bunch of everything on your phone. So, and other places too. So,
Phone,
it does
laptop,
happen.
tablet.
And Ray says, Coyote, what's up, Tasha?
Oh, I guess I didn't turn on where I can see the freaking comments. Sorry about
Hey,
that.
Tasha.
Hey, Raymond. Glacier Shark. Tasha.
Glacier Shark.
Johnny Small P.
I think he needs to change that backup one to Johnny Small P. That would probably
Dos
be hilarious.
Senor Pepper Paquito Yane.
You know, I thought I put it over in the freaking Texas trip folder, and I don't see it there. I'll find a picture of it eventually and show it to you
Okay.
one day.
Yep, did Johnny.
I don't
Yep.
remember where I put that picture now. Because it ain't there. It ain't there.
So, Big Matt, on the wood scene, I found another beneficial purpose or use for manzanita after it gets you warm in the fireplace.
HFH Jolt. Good evening.
What's going on, Mr. Henry?
What's up, Henry?
So, manzanita, when it burns, it likes to charcoal up afterwards.
All right, Tasha, you have a good night.
As long as you don't
Right,
burn it
Tasha.
all the way through.
I've found it in the bottom of the grate of the fireplace.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
And I was sitting there, I was starting to clean it up, and it's all just chunky. And I was like, oh, I know that sound. That's charcoal. So I pulled it out and threw it in the next fire, and it got it going just fine.
The picture I was looking for a while last night to show somebody, I just found.
Well, tomorrow night you'll find that rock.
Oh my gosh. I know I got a freaking picture of it somewhere. Where did I put it?
I quit looking. I seen it last night, And then, but I was like, and now I'm not even looking for it.
I don't remember if I sent it to you in Messenger, texted it to you.
I don't remember.
Because if
Hey,
I remember,
do you remember where you seen it at when we were talking? Can't remember if it was text or message.
because if I remembered where I sent it to you, I'd look there. But that picture should be right there because that's when she was with me. And then after that, she left. Why don't I have a picture of that freaking rock right there? Oh my gosh. I hate freaking electronics. You're on YouTube. You should know these things. Yeah, not always.
Oh, I got it. It was on text.
It was on
I
text.
am forwarding it to Jeffrey.
Okay.
Good.
Maybe.
Oh my God. I can't even. You sent me his link. I clicked on it and it says I'm not logged into Facebook.
Oh.
But I have Facebook open to see the message. It's oh my gosh. I hate electronics.
Yeah, wait till you start getting new electronics.
Oh, don't even. Yeah. I need a new computer. Or
Now that's hilarious.
or have mine fixed or something. Half
That
the
is
people I talk to say, "Oh, just clean it, fix it. It'll be great. What you got is perfectly fine."
It is, but you know, when
And
your dog spills soda on it so many times, it'll quit working.
yeah, when you spill soda on it, you take it out to the woods and shoot coyotes around it and clean
Running around on the
raccoons.
side by side, hitting stumps in the middle of the night.
Well, I didn't have it with me then. That was the tablet. I got to replace it too. But I just got to go to Verizon and go, all right, I need to upgrade this thing. What you going to do for me? Been a customer 10 years. Oh, yeah, Steve. You think hearing about me riding around on a side by side, bouncing around in the middle of the night is good? Go watch some
Yeah,
live streams.
low key, that's channel members. I hadn't uploaded any actual pictures to that.
Risa just left my daughter's house. That's what that sound was. 360. But see, Yodi just jumped up and ran over there to look out the door to see if somebody was coming home.
Yeah.
But the door's shut. She can't see diddly. Oh. You know,
What's going on, Steve?
I don't know who drives worse. Texan people or Washington people?
Washington,
Or Colorado people?
Colorado.
I think Colorado's worse. Then Texas.
That wasn't the option. No. Well, it depends. Are we talking like downtown or are we talking, rural?
Oh, downtown Seattle got it all the way. It's heads down. Seattle is the worst place to drive, except Tokyo. That. Oh my God! Don't get me started with Tokyo because I can't even read the signs. I just had to memorize. All right, I know I got to go down that road, and then I got to take this blue road over to this red road, and I'm looking at the map, and then when I'm driving, I'm counting the roads, going, okay, there's one road, two roads. Well, they don't put the alleys in there. Yeah, you're counting 20 roads, and you were actually supposed to go 40 roads because there's alleyways between the roads. Yeah, they'll show that on the map. Well, I guess nowadays they do, but back in my time they didn't.
Uh-oh. Raymond's figured out that there's new buttons to push.
What is he pushing though? It's just squares.
Yeah. You got to see it on the YouTube side.
Oh, where is it? I got too many windows open. That could be the reason also that my computer runs a little slower. I currently have 15 windows open.
That could have something to do with it.
Three
Never
different
mind that box that's almost full that should only be about half.
and and I got three different apps open. I have the internet open, I have Messenger open, and I have Premiere Pro open. Trying to edit a video. Oh my gosh. What is that?
Well, I tried to go find it.
I know what the
Back
other
up.
one is. That one looks like a pink turd.
But
It is.
But what's that? It's not like
found this.
oh my gosh face.
Hey. Wait a minute. Let me. Doosh. Look at the picture, Coyote.
Yeah. That's pretty damn close.
I
Except
know, right?
it was a gray rock.
Yep. But this one's red. But I do have a gray with some green
Big Tiny's
and black
outdoors.
in it.
Well, you saw the
Oh.
picture he sent you, right?
Right.
Yeah. We were,
Hey, squirrel.
I don't know where the hell we were. I think we were in Utah. She found it. Actually, I think she found it before we got to Utah. We stopped somewhere and she found it.
No, didn't I thought you said she found it over by the creek where y'all were swimming.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about it. We went swimming. I made a video and she said, "Yeah, no, don't
Yeah, you
put that.
can't put it up.
I can't put that one up because she was too pretty." That's my video, my personal video for later. But she found it on the beach there, and it's a pretty cool rock. But I don't know what kind of rock it is.
One with lots of cool colors.
I think when they tore my truck apart, they found it and said, "Ooh, cool rock." Never to be seen again. Big tiny. And squirrel. No, lay down.
Getting the dog all excited.
Every time I say his name, she's like, "Oh, what? Where?"
Mm-hmm.
It's like, no.
So I'll just call him Rabbit.
You know, she chases them in the backyard every night, but she doesn't react to that word. But if I say squirrel, she freaks out about it.
Mm-hmm.
And she hasn't chased a squirrel. Well, she sat behind the little fence thing that I have in front of the garage so the dogs can't run off. Watching the squirrel play in the front yard, and then when it
That's too funny, Coyote.
when it went up the tree so far, I let him out, and she ran over and just tried to climb the tree and was like, "I know that thing's up there." And now every time I say squirrel, she's just like, "Ah."
Yeah, I think I can find something really close to it.
Well, if you can, let me know, and let me know how much you want for it, because
Yeah, well, all I gotta do is
I
drag my
know
buddy around, Coyote.
I know that I can't uh, have the same rock, but if I could find something similar to it, I think she'd be pretty happy.
Yeah.
Well,
And then if I
I'll
could say, "Hey, my friend on YouTube down in Cali made this and felt bad for you and sent it to you."
the only good thing about California.
Yeah, that's the only good thing about California. Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all have heard the news, but don't go to Oregon. If don't move to Oregon because they about to go Cali on you.
Oh, if they do, you know they're gonna do worse.
No, they just passed the law. It's
Hi,
supposed to go and
Becca.
infect like in the
What's
next
going on back roads?
month or so or something. No AR type guns whatsoever. No removable magazines.
Yeah.
Um,
What's up,
and
DJ?
nothing over 10 rounds.
Do you know what's really bad? There's so many people over there that have so many
Oh
different
yeah,
toys.
backroads hillbilly.
Yep.
Well, they passed a law here. Uh, can't have 10 rounds mag or bigger.
What?
But the way the law reads, I'm basically grandfathered in, and
Because you previously owned it.
yep.
See,
So
and that's how
I
I am
I
with
can
my metal
I can
mags.
I can support that 100 round mag that I got down in Texas. Yeah, it's fun.
Shh! Don't tell everybody.
Well, just don't tell anybody that you're gonna send me about 5 more real soon.
Eh,
Oh,
5 and 25
Actually, we got to
shooter.
find some in 45 ACP and 40 because I have some friends that are jealous.
yeah. Okay, DJ.
Somebody was asking me about
Hey,
ammo
Becca.
the other day.
You Billies.
Um, oh gosh, I can't remember what kind of ammo it was. .22 mag. He said he
Yucky.
can't find it.
Yucky.
Good luck.
And I went to another store down the road from his store, and I found a whole shelf full of it. And I'm like, "Hey, dude, it's right there." I told him get a good reloading bench and just reload his own.
Mm-hmm.
You can't reload 22.
Nice squirrels.
Yes, you can. You might have to buy the special casings, but you can reload it.
That's
Well,
cool, Squirrel.
there's also, and all I'm gonna say is there's another process,
You
but
know,
that's as far as I'm gonna go into it because
yeah.
I'm not even gonna mention.
I'm
Yeah, no way.
Red Bird.
My daughter is supposed to be doing stickers for me. In 1 minute, she says she's ready for people to contact her, and then she says, "Wait, no, don't give anybody my information." Okay, I'm ready. No, 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 don't do it. Okay, okay, we're ready. No, 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 don't do it. And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, come on! Everybody wants
Welcome to doing business
stickers,
with family.
right?" And you can't get mad at them because then they're like, "Well, and so, hi,
Well,
Redbird." And I don't know if you saw the other night when I was saying hi to you, I was saying Redbird sitting in the tree or sitting on the wire. And so, yeah, it's an old song. If you're old enough, you'd understand. But
About to crash. I understand that.
How are you, Redbird?
Yep. I'm waiting to see if Texans Down Under is actually going to show up or not.
oh, she's coming up here.
Well, in the
We
chat.
better go.
I gotta be.
We better go. We better sneak out of here.
Oh, I flashed red. Did you see it? It was right there.
Yeah, for a minute.
Wait a minute. I have
Green.
my wrong
Yeah,
hat.
Rebecca Touched by Yarn is in here somewhere.
There we go. There we go. See,
Green, blue.
I have my hat on.
It's too hot for me to wear mine.
I even have my
I'm not that side.
second layer handy dandy.
Oh, shoot.
Only problem is when I wear it like this, I feel like I should be sitting out in the front yard.
You should put that on.
Thank you,
camo
Coyote.
out and sit there.
Thank you, Big Matt.
What?
Thank you, guys.
Thank you
For the conversation we're having right now, you guys just gave me another idea.
Okay.
You know
Don't scare me like that.
you know the gnomes that sit out in the yard though? With my beard and all, I kind of look like a gnome.
Yeah, but I could see you scaring the wits out of your soon-to-be son-in-law.
Well, that's going to happen anyways.
Yeah, well, as soon as he gets in the Roadrunner.
Yeah, as soon as I get him out to the woods, I'm gonna put the ghillie suit on and disappear. He ain't going to have a clue where I'm at. And then I'm going to be sitting in the hills above him going, he'd be like, all right, I'm ready to go home now. Oh. The only problem is this hat comes down too far sometimes. I kind of want to sit there and go, hey, man, what's up?
¿Qué pasó?
Puff, puff, pot, man.
You know, I didn't want to point this out before, but you kind of look like Cheech wearing that hat.
I don't look like Devil Dog.
I said Cheech. Is it Cheech and Chong?
Yeah, but in that one thing, he kind of looks like one of them. I can't remember which one it was.
I don't. You look like the skinny one.
Not the one that did.
What it be like?
Oh wait, I don't have that one in here.
See, that's why I went live, man. I needed some entertainment.
You know, other night I freaking pulled up my little laser pointer, or actually the other morning pulled up my little laser pointer like this and just started doing circles in the living room. Yodi starts chasing it, and all of a sudden she just gets dizzy. And she like, And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Let me go get my phone. So I let her calm down and rest a little bit. And I kind of get her excited again. And I tried to get her to chase the laser. She's like, nope, I ain't doing it.
Hmm.
Really? And then,
And then when you finally do get her excited again, Dingo tells her not to.
yeah. And then, like 2 hours later, I get her going after it. And Dingo attacks her and is like, nope, don't chase that light. Chasing the light is a bad thing. Don't do that. He does not like the dogs chasing the light. It's hilarious. But last night I had her outside and she was chasing it, and I realized I didn't have my phone on me. So I run inside, grab my cell phone, run back out there, turn on the light again, and start doing it. And she wouldn't chase it.
Hey, and if you need to learn Japanese, don't learn from Coyote because he's going to tell you everything not to do.
Nihongo wakarimasu ka?
No,
Sukoshi
I'm
ni.
not.
Oh, anata oki ne.
No.
My wife is Japanese, so I get all my words correctly.
Mm-hmm. Except for when you're in a bar and you want to go pick up some girl in their own language. He'll
But
tell you to go over there and tell him you swing for the other fence.
but the dude was a Marine. I had to
So
tell I had to tell him to go over there and tell the girl that I am gay. And she went, "Oh, very nice." And she kind of said, "Okay, just a minute." And she stepped back, and the guy slid over, and she sat back down. And the guy was like, "Oh, so you're gay?" And the guy turned and looked at me and goes, "What'd he say?" And he goes, "He likes you very much." And he goes, "Oh, hell no." He was gone.
Craig.
But see, in the service, you have to mess with everybody.
Uh-huh.
I sent a guy out on the front of the ship up on the bow one night for an hour and a half for mail buoy watch while the helicopter with the mail was landing on the back of the ship.
Yeah, that sounds like something you would do.
During a storm, I sent another guy down. It took him 2 hours. And now listen to the words: a sound powered phone. Okay. Now, just by the name of that, what do you think it's powered by? Your voice, your sound, right? Sound powered phone. So, dude, this phone's not, headphone's not working. Can you go down to IT and get a battery? As soon as he left, I called down IT and I said, dude's making me mad. Keep him on a run. And they're like, right that. He comes back with a 9-volt battery. I said, no, no, no. This is the bridge headphones. Oh, okay. He comes back and goes, I got to go to the maintenance down in the boiler room. He comes back with a truck battery. And I hear this boom, shh, boom, shh. And he's lifting this battery up the step and then sliding it, up a step and sliding it. And that's the boom. Shh. He gets all the way up to the bridge, and I said, dude, no, it's a freaking battery about that big. He was so mad. He went over to the bridge wing and just threw that battery right off the side of the ship. He was like, I ain't taking it back down there. Screw that. Woo!
Wow.
Everybody on the bridge was like, he really just did that.
tin can on a string.
Pretty much.
Hey, we used to make those all the time.
I used to work in the boatswain's locker, and that's where all the rigs for hooking up ropes and wires and all that, and all the different wires and ropes are down there. Somebody sent somebody down there one day and said, "I need 100 foot of water line." So I gave him 100 foot of little bitty uh, nylon rope. Said, "There you go." He comes back in about 15, 20 minutes. He goes, "No, I needed the super size." Oh, okay. Um, wow. And he's like, "Why?" I'm like, "Yeah, we don't mess with that one very often. You sure you're 100 foot of super water line?" Yep. Okay. So I hand him this rope, and this rope's like this big around. 100 feet of that. You ain't just throwing on your shoulder and walking down the ship. No, you takes several guys dragging that stuff. he got it out and up on deck, and I finally followed him up there, and I was like, "Dude, come here." Took him to the side of the ship. I pointed down at where the black line and the water is right there. And I said, "Dude, you know that's the water line." And I was like, "Yep, yep. Have a good day. Don't forget to return my line where I got it back from." And he's like, "Why didn't you say something sooner?" I was like, "It's not my job to say anything. Just my job to give it to you." He's like, "That's fucked up,
You know
man."
what that is? That's called y'all just being mean.
Yeah.
I didn't say nothing because I probably would have done the same.
Bunch of bored guys sitting around, nothing else to do except mess with each other. I came back one day and made the mistake of leaving my locker unlocked. I thought I'd locked it. They had pulled every piece of clothing out of my locker and tied it into knots. There are some things you cannot untie. No matter how much you try. You aren't untied, especially when they get it wet and then they cinch it down and then they dry it out and cinch it down. And
Wow.
yeah, no, you ain't untied stuff like that.
It's your own fault.
Oh. You know, I don't mind getting shocked by anything, but I don't like getting shocked by phone lines. I
Yeah,
was,
but those work the best to get worms up out of the ground.
man, I was at a job site and guy's phone wasn't working. I told him I could fix it, and he said, "You fix it, you got a week off." I was like, "I'm out there fixing it, and I'm putting that last wire on there." Well, people had been trying to get him, so he was constantly getting calls. And then when I was putting that last wire on there, every time I went to twist it, it was like, "Oh my God, quit calling him." That last wire took me almost 20 minutes just to twist. It was like,
That's bad.
Yep.
Because that's every ring of the phone that thing's zapping you.
and what was bad is just as I get done, the dude goes, I found him. And he pulls out his pliers with rubber handles. Oh, I about beat that boy. I just gave him that look like, run. Run very, very fast.
It does happen, unfortunately.
But the boss man wanted it done, so I'm sitting there twisting it my fingers. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I've been hit with 9,000 volts out of an arcade game in this arm. Got hit by lightning in this arm and came up that foot. I'd rather have either one of them hit me again before a phone. It's just that right one that just kind of makes your whole body go, yeah.
It makes your eardrums ring.
Yeah, it does. Especially when it's raining. The things I do for people. I should have made a video today what I had to do over at one of my trapping sites. I get there, and the lady's horse is out. She's got one side of the barn goes out to a back pasture, and two horses are over there. She's got the other half of the barn goes into this other pasture, and two horses over there. Well, there's a walkway in the center, and then it goes out and kind of has a driveway area, and then the feed is in one room over here, and then there's another gate, and there's dogs on the other side of that gate.
That's okay, Nats.
The horse was
Tennessee Fish Keeper.
in there. Nats Vlog, how you doing?
Hi, Nats.
Fish keeper. But I called her. I said, "You know your horse is out." What? Huh? Huh? I said, "It's not like out on the road or escaping. It's here." And I explained to her, and she sent her grandson out there, and I'm kind of watching him because he's probably 12, 13, maybe 14. And I want to make sure he's not going to get hurt or anything. And he does great at getting the horse all the way back through the field. Because I get the horse into the field, but I didn't realize the horse was supposed to go into a separate place from the other one. And so this grandson comes out and was bringing the horse back in to put in. Well, when he gets to the barn, the other horse starts messing with him. And the horse that he's trying to pull back in was like, nope, I ain't going. I said, you want a little help there? He goes, sure. And I looked at the one horse and I kind of gave him that look like, you better step back because I'm coming in to take care of this situation. And he looked at me all kind of funny. I grabbed that other horse by the reins. Come on. And I just led the horse right into the holding pen that they wanted it in. And the grandson was like, whoa, wow, you're pretty good at that. I'm like, I'm from Alabama. I know how to do horses. And I called her back up and told her that her horses were back in the right places, and she was all happy about it. So I got some redneck wedding cake or wedding something. She hooked me up.
Yes, Nats. But no. So, Nats, are you on your way back to Hong Kong, or are you still on your way to the Philippines?
That's right. She is in Hong Kong. I wanted I want to ask her one day how things are since it's converted over to the other country now. Because Hong Kong was run by Britain or whatever, the UK or whatever place it was, but they just gave it up to whoever. Flying to the Philippines.
She's still going to the Philippines. Wow. We are definitely still praying for you.
I've been to the Philippines too.
Back on 29.
Just after Christmas, right before New Year's. One of the most busiest times to fly.
Mm-hmm.
You know, after I posted that video, I kind of sat here for a little bit going, I don't normally make videos like that. But I was mad.
Except for when your truck's broke down and they're taking too long to fix it.
Oh, yeah. That. But that one came down real quick. That I put one video up and it was only up for like 20 minutes. And I got a lot of views in that 20 or 30 minutes that it was up. I got over 100 views. And that management at the dealership, the manager, the general manager, man, he come running up to that camper. Hey, Coyote, my friend. I'm like, what? We'll get your truck done, but can you please take the video down? Hey, when you get to the Philippines, make sure you send Big Matt some balut. Because he's on do a
Coyote?
stream eating balut.
Coyote. I don't think so.
Yeah. Do it. You'll get so many views. Don't worry about the hot stuff. Can you do a balut?
You know what? Hey, Texans, I'll be up in a minute to have some fried okra.
You know, you almost made me throw up the other night.
Yeah. So don't be talking about no balut. There ain't nobody eating no balut in here. Well, me, why? Anybody else can, but I'm not. It ain't happening.
I did it once. Ain't going to do it again. Don't even ask.
Do you still have the same truck?
Unfortunately.
Yes. What's left of it?
I'm half tempted to just go buy me a new truck and keep it, and I'm gonna take it out to the woods one day and just blow it up with some tannerite or something. Make a video of it.
I mean, it is insured.
Yes, Netflix. Yes.
Bring it to California. Let's launch it off the hill. Oh, I didn't say that.
No, man. Just pop the parking cable and let it roll into a busy highway and be like, hey, when y'all fixed it, y'all didn't fix something right because it just took off on its own.
Like the Bronco?
You know, we got Mount Rainier over here. I could take it over that way. Send it off a hill.
Out of the parking lot?
Take it over to Wolf's house. The parking brake quit and went the wrong way down the driveway.
Into his his pond.
Yeah.
You know,
No.
I still want to sneak over there one night when he's not expecting me, and I'm gonna park down at the end of his driveway and hike all the way up his road that's like a mile long, and I'm gonna drag my duck decoys up there, and I'm gonna put all my duck decoys in his pond. He'll wake up in the morning, come out, and be like, "There's ducks in my pond."
Nats, no. I'm not eating no beluga. It ain't happening.
What
do
is
it,
it?
do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, Nets. If it wouldn't be too expensive, I would almost pay for that. But it's I wonder what the customs would say about mailing that.
Right, Tennessee? If you think you get looks for mail getting trap since mailed to you,
I I had to go to the post office one time to get my bait. The first time I got bait sent to me, mail lady called me and she goes, "My management wants you to come pick up this package, and just to let you know, the cops are here, so don't come armed." And I'm like, "Roger that." She knows me very well. So I left all my guns here. I went and I had all my IDs all in my hand. I had my trapper ID and everything. As soon as I walked in there, I said, "Here's my trapper ID. Here's my driver's license." And they're like, "Oh, that officer." And "Oh, okay, cool." I was like, "I already know." I opened it up and they were like, "We thought you were melon marijuana or something through there." I'm like, "No, it's skunk scent." It was Hellfire and Soul Taker.
nope.
They freaked out.
She knows.
I have to agree with you, Big Matt. What's going on, Sheena's?
You know what balut is, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That
Camo.
is probably the nastiest stuff. I can't. No. Mm-mm. Oh, that's Jeffrey's cat. I was like, Camo's not making any noise.
I was about to say, "Hey, Camo, there's a cat meowing." Camo's like, "So?"
Camo's like, I remember that cat. I haven't heard its mouth for a while.
Camo's like, I got a boyfriend.
But last time I meowed at your cat, he freaked out. Or no, that was Robbie's cat that freaked out.
Yes.
That was so fun. He was holding his cat, and I started going, "Oh!" That cat was like, it started attacking Robbie. And Robbie's like, "I'm just holding it." It was
Oh, man.
funny.
So, yep. No balut.
Nope. Pass.
If
Hard
you send
pass.
if you send me balut, that is going to be the world's most expensive catfish bait. I will hook it on a hook and cast it out in the water and make sure I jerk it really, really hard so it don't come back.
It'd be good coyote bait or raccoon bait. But
Well, you need to go up on the mountain and talk to your friend and get her to send you some more.
I wonder if the ringtail would eat it.
Possum would for sure.
a possum or a raccoon would eat it.
Yeah, well, let's see. What is the ringtails family?
You heard what happened to me during turkey season?
Uh-uh.
My friend over on the other side of the mountain uh, has chickens, and she's like, "If you ever need eggs, don't go to the store and buy them. Just swing by here, and I'll give you some." I'm like, "Okay,
Okay.
cool. Won't be doing that in again." I I swung by and got some eggs from her this last year, and I woke up one day and was going to have grits, egg, and bacon, and so I was about ready to cook the eggs, and I cracked the first one, no problem. Went to crack the second one, didn't crack right. Sounded kind of funny, so I decided I wouldn't do it over the pan and kind of took it off to the sink and finished cracking it open. And um,
Squirrel. What is balut?
it if you give me a minute, I'll show you what balut is. But yeah, the three eggs in a row were fertile chicken eggs, and I called the lady. I was like, I've had balut, and I'm not really into it." And she's like, "What? What do you mean?" I said, "I just woke up and I'm getting ready to make breakfast. First egg was great. The next two eggs, they were basically balut." "What?"
Mr. Duggar.
She
What
goes,
up, Bubs?
"I was wondering what happened to those eggs. I knew I had six of them and I had three of them, but I didn't know where the other three were."
Oh,
I had them. The,
Redbird, I just dropped the link. It's downriver mining the or lapidation.
that's basically balut. Uh,
Coyote, don't be showing that on my panel.
come on, Big
And
Man. It's just a
squirrel,
baby chicken.
I know, right?
Squirrel
Squirrel,
wanted to know.
I will tell you what it is. It is a fertilized egg that has been fermented and rotted in the ground, and it's a delicacy in Hong Kong
Or Philippines.
or Philippines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not eating. It ain't happening.
I had one when I was drunk, and
All right, Mr. Duggar.
yeah,
Sweet
that's something
stuff.
you don't do is drink and eat balut.
Nope.
He's missing the dogs, I think.
He's by himself and bored.
Yeah.
Oh, and I didn't say it, Mr. Duggar.
Tennessee Fish Keeper. Friends,
Hey,
have a great
Coyote.
night. Merry Christmas. And don't eat the balut, LOL.
Hey, Coyote.
Yes.
Good night, Mr. Hinder.
Um, you know what suiseki is?
Isn't that the drink with the snake in it?
No, that's
No.
Habasaki. I've heard of it, but I can't think of.
It goes with bonsai. It's the rock formations that they have on the little stands.
Oh, yes, yes.
I'm gonna start doing that too, and I've been talking to a bunch of people that do it over in Japan, and
That's cool.
I think I've got it down.
You know,
But
I
one
would
of them,
love to have a meditation garden,
yeah.
but I don't think I want to pay that much to have that much sand brought in.
Forget the sand, bro. Just bring in a bunch of rock.
Well, no,
Okay, big man. That sounds
the
gross. It is gross.
where
There
you
ain't no sound to it. It's nasty.
the kind of garden thing where it is all sand and then you have like a rake and you pull it
Yep,
across and make certain shapes out of it.
yep. And they have stones, some big stones set like towers almost that you could also sit on
Yeah,
while you're out there. And they have a bonsai tree in some of them. And
yeah.
yeah, I've seen those.
I
I've
always
always wanted to do.
All right, Dave. You have a good day at work or
I
night.
always wanted a big lot of land where I could have my hunting stuff, but then I wanted my Zen garden basically to.
Yeah.
So when I go to town and I come back all irritated because people can't park correctly.
Or drive.
Oh,
Drive, know where
You
you're
can't
going
say
before
nothing
you
about the
leave
driving
home.
because Coyote's probably the worst driver that I know.
what?
Hey,
I'd never hit anything I didn't want to.
here's my thing. You're mean for saying that, Big Matt, because he was driving off of your directions or Siri's
I'm just giving him a hard
directions.
time.
Well, what was so funny
You remember?
is
Did you see the video that we did together? He did one and I did one, and we were messing with each other.
you know how
Yeah.
Demolition Ranch does a uh, skit in the beginning of his video sometimes. We
Yeah.
both
You have a
were
good night, Mr. Duggan.
doing like that. He was
All right,
standing
bud.
outside my truck going, man, we're about to go to Academy and I got to ride with this guy again. And I'm inside the truck going, man, Matt's complaining about my driving. I mean, I've been all around the world driving. I know how to drive. He's driving on the grass. Don't drive in the grass. He can't figure out where he wants me to drive. What the hell? And then as we're pulling out, he's like, don't go down the driveway, get in the grass. And you see us just. and you almost have to be on a computer so you can play both videos at the same time because watching them together is just hilarious. I showed them to the wife at the same time, and she was like, "Y'all need to do more of that." And I was like, "Man, if we had a little more time and energy, we had another one where we kept telling Rebecca that if she didn't make my hat soon, I was going to steal his hat. So I was going to, or he was going to be coming out of my camper stealing my hats, both of them, and I was going to be in the ghillie suit, basically coming back from his place through the bushes. And I was going to catch him, and he was going to kind of catch me. And we were like, "What are you doing?" Nothing. We're hiding them behind each other, but we never got it done. But we kept talking about it. It was going to be a great video, but
It's all right. Next time you're down here, I'm getting those hats.
Not going to happen. I'm leaving them here because I ain't going to need them down there.
Well, fine then. When I come up there to visit you, I'm getting those hats.
You're probably going to be asking me for more hats because you're going to be cold when you get up here.
I'll bring the forge. I'll keep myself warm.
It's 38 degrees right now. And I got the buddy right there. I got the new big buddy right there. It's not on though. I thought about having both of them on. That'd be nice and toasty.
You'd probably have to start peeling layers off.
You know, that night I was up at Wolf's house making my holster. I wish I'd had two of them up there.
Well, he kept opening the door.
He had no door. The garage door, you know how they're like squares in them? like 3 of those squares were missing on the doors right there, just off screen.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other door down that way was just couldn't shut or whatever. It was open. And it was 20 or it was like 18 degrees outside and 20 degrees inside the.
He's complaining, but yet he got a free holster out of the deal.
And a good live stream. It was a funny
Except
live
for when
stream.
somebody tried to cut his fingers off.
He almost cut his finger off with my knife.
Mm-hmm. Tracy.
That lady was kind of laughing at me though when she was in that Jeep. I said, "That lady over there, she knows how to park. Thank you for parking correctly. Thank you." And I'm doing like this to her. You can't see it on the video because I got it on my chest. It was funny.
That was funny. Are you
Yeah.
talking about Coyote on parking duty?
On parking
That's
duty,
what you,
or
that's what you
Yeah.
need to label that as. That video is Coyote on parking duty.
I wish I could post the one video of the guy that crashed in front of the store.
It's Christmas time. They all drive like nuts.
Well, what gets me is it's illegal to drive with your phone in your hand. You can have it on a hands-free kit and go over the Bluetooth or whatever and talk that way. You're fine. But you can't have the phone. These people are driving down the road. Oh, it's on speaker. It's Bluetooth. It's hands-free. But it's touching your hand. You're not driving. And that's why I ended up quitting as a flagger. I worked for a little while with those guys with the slow down stop sticks on road construction. I got hit 4 different times because people talking on the phone. But you don't tell a military person your job is to protect those guys from working or while they're working. I took it literally.
Mm-hmm.
One
And
lady,
that's the way it should be.
I jumped up on her hood and put the stop sign right through her windshield.
Oh, damn.
I'm surprised you didn't end up in jail.
She did. She was drunk. She was on her phone, drunk, and almost hit 2 of our guys.
Yeah,
I heard afterwards because I rolled over the top of the car, but yeah. They were like, dude, don't take it literally. Just if they go past you, yell at everybody, car coming through or whatever. Dude, I'm 8 years military. Tell me protect people. I take it literally. I protect them.
Holy shit.
It does happen.
Unfortunately, that happens more than not. So, I think we need more people like that, Coyote,
Yeah.
that will take it literal, because then maybe people would start waking up while they're driving.
Yeah.
You know.
But see, like tonight, I made that short video complaining about those people parking, and then I realized they were in the car getting ready to back out, and I'm like, dude, use your head. Parking is this way, not this way. You're a dumbass. Sorry, but And I mean, I was yelling at him right there in the parking lot. I was, but 3 times I've been there in a week period, and people have been parked that way. And the one car did have a handy placard, but the other guy, he didn't have a handicap sticker or placard or anything. And
Yeah, the one in the car, I didn't see one.
yeah,
I didn't look at the license plate, but
well, when I was behind him, you would have seen on the license plate a handicap thing, but it just, I get irritated when people are stupid. I know you can't fix stupid, but
you too, Tracy. He must have been at Walmart. I'm not making no comments. He had to go get his soda pop.
had to go get soda pop and dog food.
Mm-hmm. And probably went and looked for moon pies and didn't find them.
I got something else. What did I get? Maybe that was it. It's the only thing I can remember. I was still irritated by that people parking stupid.
Yeah. Coyote can be easily amused, but easily offended or mad, whichever you prefer.
Well, I just get irritated by stupidity.
See?
It just. But see, after being in the military for so long, raised in a military family, you don't go through the world stupid. You use your common sense. If you go through a gate, shut the gate. If you go through the gate or if you go through a gate and the gate's open, you leave the gate open. If you go through a gate that's closed, you close the gate.
And don't let anything through the gate that's on either side of the gate get to the opposite side.
Well, like some farms, you go to certain farms I go to, certain gates they leave open so the animals can travel to that area. But certain gates they have closed because they don't want the animal in that area.
Mm-hmm.
But also, when it says the speed limit is 35 miles an hour, don't do 60.
See, and we was always brought up, we don't, if we have to move something to another paddock, we move them and then shut the gate.
Yeah. The one lady I trapped for, she was mad at her grandson because he didn't shut the gate when he went out to feed the horses or whatever. So that's why the horse was where it was not supposed to be. But
so, are you eating ramen?
no, worms.
Okay, that's better. Less sugar. More protein, less sugar.
Actually, it's chicken flavored ramen. It's cold. Hot things don't stay hot around here, especially when it's 37 degrees.
And Sheena, be careful because he'll go out in the yard and pick up night crawlers and eat them.
It is raining. That means the worms are out.
I know, I'm still waiting on mine.
I haven't gone out and collected any yet. So Anytime anybody wants to do a or eating hot something challenge with me, I'm like, only if you eat a worm first. Nope. Then we ain't doing it. I think from now on, I'm going to be saying,
I
"Got
wouldn't
it."
challenge you to the eating hot stuff because I know you're missing 6 feet of intestines, and it wouldn't be fair for me.
Now, see, there is technically a worm or caterpillar that I don't mind eating.
Stay away from the grubs unless they're inside a tequila.
Those get you in trouble, bro.
Oh, shit.
Shoot.
Son of a biscuit. Fudgers. Ah! Bastard.
There's no telling what his dog's tail probably just caught on fire or something. I don't think I could eat a worm unless it's fried. You know, that's kind of like fried grasshoppers. It's probably pretty good.
Yep. I think he did lose his soup.
I don't know. He all of a sudden reached over there and hit the mute button. So he's probably saying a few choice words right now. And I can almost see the shadow on the wall.
Yeah, but what you don't see is him bent, because he can still hear us. So you know he's got to get the floor clean. Yep. Just go down like a dog and clean it up.
You are a coyote.
No, you can't
Moved
say that
everything
after
out of the
this
way
week's
so the
video.
dogs could get to it.
This week's video for Coyote for me comes out of LA, California, and it shows it shows a really bold coyote.
The
But
one
there's
that
two.
attacked the girl getting out of the truck.
Yep.
Yeah. That coyote would have been dead if I was there.
Right.
Because I have that I saw that one and I was like, oh no. Did you see the raccoon attacking the little girl on the porch?
Dude, it's all over TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, the news.
I sent it to I guess you're not in that group though, are you?
No.
Yeah, I got it like 3 times when he sent it.
That's crazy. But I'll say this. When I was a kid, the only time we saw coyotes was at nighttime. Now, I see I catch coyotes all over the daytime. I just never catch them with the rifle in my hand.
There's parts in downtown Houston that they'll come out in the middle of the daytime and
look at that. A coyote got her by the leg and starting to drag her down. He came down the side of the truck over here and around.
Yeah.
But oh come on. Show the other video. That's the one I wanted to show you. Yeah. Look at that. Little girl's getting attacked by a raccoon.
That's no good.
And the woman yells out at the end when she's got it in her hands. Did it's a rabbit coon?
Could have been. Never know. But yeah, mom, look, watch this. Mom comes out, gets the raccoon, tries to throw it, but the raccoon won't let go. So she tells the kid to get inside. And she's still fighting the raccoon in her hand. But she said she finally goes out in the yard and throws the raccoon finally. But
You know, a lot of people keep raccoons as pets, and that's fine. But make sure you teach your kids that if you have pet raccoons, not every raccoon is a pet.
Yep.
Yep. Well,
Because you'll find that one that you'd rather mess with a freaking hornet's nest standing there than messing with it.
you should never approach an animal, even a dog or a cat or whatever.
Right.
My dogs are service dogs. You start petting my dog, and I will bite
Yep.
you.
He's had his shots, everybody. It's okay.
I'm getting a patch for Dingo's vest. Don't pet. Owner does bite.
Nice.
But I get people coming up and trying to pet my dogs. And the other day, a dad came up and started to try to pet Yodi, and I growled at him. And I was like, I can't believe you're going to teach your kids the improper way to come up and ask a gentleman if you can pet his dog. You're going to just start petting the man's dog. You don't do that. Okay. And
That's
no,
when
it's
you
not
want
okay,
growl.
dude. I was mad. Yeah, I have a bad habit of growling at people. The video that was planning on posting tonight before I posted that short, I was setting up traps or trying to pull footholds out, and I realized nobody ever shows you how to get the foothold out of the ground. I've never seen that video anywhere. Nobody ever shows what it takes to get it out. And so today I was like, no, I'm gonna make that video. I got one of the traps out. I couldn't get the other two traps out. I'm on that bar just it's like, nope, we ain't moving. I'm like, I'm coming back with my come along. I'm gonna take a strap, tie it to the tree, and then hook the come along to it and just pull that thing out of there. But I think I'm gonna have to start investing in some of those wire holds, so I can just clip them on and clip them off, and that way, if I have to go back to that property, I can dig up those cables or whatever and reconnect to it. I didn't realize it. Hey, Bacon, how you doing, sir? He's a fairly close neighbor of mine too. He's right over there. Actually, no, he's right over there.
He's in that direction somewhere.
More or less. Probably more than less.
All right, Squirrel, you have a good one.
See you later, squirrel. Say something again, Matt.
Okay. Have a good night, Squirrel.
That was weird.
What?
You said, "Have a good night, squirrel." And just as you were saying squirrel, I heard this. But
I'm on my tablet. I'm not on my computer.
there it is again. Is that him?
Mm-hmm. It's me.
It's you?
Yeah.
I still hear you talking, but on top of you talking, I hear the. It's like, do we have a
Yeah.
position?
It's my tablet. I didn't get the computer out tonight.
Your tablet's possessed, dude.
Yeah. So is yours. It does the same thing when we're talking via Messenger.
The tablet or the cell phone?
Both. But I don't know if it's because of my end or if it's something on both ends. Bacon says, depending on whether I'm at work or home, Coyote, LOL.
Cool. We've got to get together one day. Come out and go coyote hunting with me or something. I promise I won't scare you too bad.
Nope.
And Matt will agree that sometimes I can drive decently with my side by side.
Bacon, I hope you're not a little feller. Because if you are, y'all are it's gonna be a sketchy ride.
It won't be a sketchy ride. It'll just be a tight ride.
No, if he's a big feller, it'll be all right. Side by side won't do nothing with that much weight in it. But if he's smaller than you, you're gonna be two wheeling it.
I don't want to roll it again. I've done rolled it once with my daughter in it. That's no fun. What's bad is his audio's going crazy and my video's going crazy because you can see it flash right across here every once in a while. And I do have a link on my about page to my PayPal account if you want to assist with dog or computer stuff.
6'2", but fairly slim these days. Well, if you go back to some of the videos, you might see me in his sitting like this.
But at least you didn't have to hold the dog.
Well, this is true.
Because normally, if I'm out in the hills, somebody's going to have to hold the dog. But now I got two dogs. Whoever rides with me now is screwed.
Well, by the time you get back down here, I'll have something built for the back of your side by side.
Well, you know what I want.
Yeah, but I'm talking about for the dogs.
Well, that would be cool too. But see, I need a seat so I can sit back there. So it's got to be made where I can also sit back there too. Because
I'm just going to make a bar that'll attach to your rail that has a cage on it for the dogs to ride in.
Because if I ever get somebody to drive me around, I'm going to sit up there and shoot things while they drive me around. Because I can legally do that. You've probably seen my side by side. God, why can't I think of his freaking
Jeffrey.
God, I'm blanking out tonight. But I was on a whatever app it was, Facebook, and they were It's a side by side group for the people that have the Honda Pioneers and all.
Okay.
And I one of the guys in there had made a thing that mounts to the back of his side by side. I want one so bad because first I got to get somebody to drive me around, but I get somebody to drive me around. I'm sitting back there, and all I got to do.
Well, if Bacon comes over there, he'll drive you around, I'm sure.
I wish I could get my wife to learn to drive the thing and not be so scared. Because then,
Okay, but you do realize that if you tell her to turn left, she's going to go right.
true.
I'm just joking.
Oh no, I'm not. I don't understand this. Every time I try to find a freaking picture, I can't find it.
Yep. He's looking for pictures, everybody.
I was going to show Jeffrey Allen this seat thing that goes on side by side. I got too many dang pictures.
Yep. I actually got to go through my phone and delete a bunch of videos and stuff that I've already backed up.
Oh, this is hilarious. It's got to be in one of these freaking folders. Other day, I tried to go through and start organizing pictures. About 2 hours into it, I got tired and was like, yeah, we'll have to finish this later.
I'm on Central Time. I'll be right back.
This is so irritating. Because it can only be in just certain folders. So it should be easy to find. But apparently it doesn't want to be found tonight.
Oh my gosh.
Now, see, that's what I'm going to make myself one day. What do you think, Jeffrey?
Nice.
A coyote hat for the coyote.
My buddy had a badger hat.
Nomadic
Had his
wrap
mouth
pack.
open.
You're in Oregon?
No.
That's cool. I'm up in Washington. Big Matt said he'd be right back, though.
Nice rat pack. I got family there.
All right. Which one of you two did that?
What? That was me.
Wowzers. One of my dogs just ripped one. Oh, there it is. Found it. Jeffrey Allen, check that out. See, I've got that side by side, but I
Yeah.
want that box right there made and then have the seat where it just kind of slides in. But
Okay.
isn't that kind of cool?
Yeah.
But that's the side by side I have. So yeah,
With the
it's a,
dog box in the back, that'd be cool.
well. See, we could make the area under the seat a dog box,
Yeah.
and that would be really cool. Because then somebody could ride with me in the passenger seat. Somebody could ride up top, and then the dogs could be in the boxes. But I would want it where I could put it up there, put pins in it, and lock it into place or whatever. Be able to go drive around, and then if I want to pull it all off and be able to put firewood back there, be able to put my firewood and stuff back there. But see, Matt, you could make where the dog box would fit right under the seat right there.
Oh, I know.
That would be cool.
But I ain't making you the seat. That costs too much.
I would pay for it. But when I get me a good coyote, I'm gonna make that. But I told infantry if he would send me one of those squirrels that he would make or had shot and cleaned, I would mount it for him just like that.
A foot and a half of snow. Whew.
Wow, that's cool. Oh yeah, he's in Oregon,
Hmm.
and he said he met you over in
Probably reef robbers.
no Ford Man.
Mm-hmm. I get around.
Yeah, but one of his comments up away there said that. So this is the sweatshirt I want.
Oh wow.
Oh, oh, and Dingo got his stuff in.
I'm in Texas.
I ordered it the other day.
Coyotes in Washington, and Jeffrey over here, Downriver Mining Lapidation, is out there in California.
I don't know, it seems like when you talk louder, it almost gets worse.
Yes, it does.
See that
I
time
need
of
to
day,
take it. I need to take it down to the cell phone repair shop and have them replace the speakers and the mic.
I'm not sure where that is. heard that name before. Not sure where it is. I just met somebody else last night that lives down in Oregon. Um, Weed hopper,
Mm-hmm.
and we kind of talked for a little bit, and he's like, "Dude, I want to come up there and go fishing at your lake," because I went up on his panel and I showed him the big fish that I caught, and he was like, "Yeah, I want to come fish with you." I'm like, "Come on, I'm right here." No, Mac, do you do a lot of fishing, or do you fish? I should say, or what are you? What do you do mainly?
Mm.
It's not as bad as where Jeffrey Allen is. He said he's in Massachusetts. I'm in the gun hating state of Massachusetts.
Hey, that's worse than where I'm at. Serious. As long as the rest of the state doesn't find out, then we're okay up here. It's if the rest of the state found out, then they'd be like,
And Nomad, if you're into fishing, I have a private lake up here. That's 1 hour on the water fishing. Um, that is average size fish. And if anybody is standing, please sit down and put your seatbelt on for the next picture, because I don't want to be blamed for somebody having a heart attack and falling down and hitting their head. That is a 39-inch, 8-pound rainbow trout. Oh, you didn't have to do that. I was on, but yeah, come on up here and let's go fish. Sorry about that. I won't show you more. That's cool. Yeah, if it's outdoors, I do it. I do hunting, fishing, trapping, four wheeling, um, whatever. I'd rather be out in the woods doing nothing than being in the city doing
Doing
something.
nothing.
But even doing anything, I would rather be in the woods than
Well,
being.
that's the thing. A good day in the woods on the water or a bad day beats a good day at work every time.
Oh,
Do you have to do that right there? You're kind of loud.
yeah, that's true. When I go down to my lake, I know exactly how to put the worm on there certain times of the day. I know where to put it, either deep or high, put weight on it, drop it down low, put no weight on it, have it up at top. it don't take me long to if I'm going for food, it don't take me long, and I won't keep anything under 20 inches. That's just my personal rule.
Coyote, them be some nice fish.
Thank you. Glacier shark is up in Alaska, aren't they?
I don't think so. I think he's in Nova Scotia. Glacier Outdoors. Glacier Shark Outdoors. Where are you at again? I can't remember now.
I wish I was way out there. That would be cool. He said he lives out in the middle of the forest. That would be cool.
Alaska. So, yep, you were right.
The rights are always right. Even when I'm wrong, I'm right.
No, you're not.
But I am.
No.
I'm always right.
If that's the case, then that would work for your dad.
We don't even want to go there.
When I go fishing, I've been to barbs on my hook just to make it a little more fair. LOL.
Yeah.
Well, some places you have to take the bar. You can't fish with barbs anyway.
Oh yeah. Here in Washington, 90% of the rivers you can't fish with barbed hooks. Some of the lakes out here you can't fish with barbed hooks.
Yeah, that's same with us. They're debarbing our hooks.
Yeah. But as long as you keep pressure on the fish ain't coming off. But the bad thing is with like a trout, you can't manhandle it like you do bass. You'll rip the jaw right off of them. I've done
That's
that.
the same thing with the spotted sea trout here.
Yeah. Well, trout in general, they're all real soft animals. You can't even
Ripping lips,
hold
baby.
them. If you touch them too much, you'll kill them because it rubs their scales off and all. But first time I hooked into a good trout, I ripped its jaw right off. I was like, "Oh man, I didn't mean to do that." My friend looked at me and goes, "Dude, don't pull so hard. We're not bass fishing." I'm like, "Oh, sorry." But that's when I first moved from Alabama to out here, or from Florida to here, I guess it was. But now I know the fish a little bit better, and that's why I like my 10-foot rod. It has a lot of uh, action in it, and so it doesn't take much to set that hook. But when you hook into a 39-inch, 9-pound rainbow trout, it takes you a while to get it in.
Coyote's brain's working.
Yeah. I was reading what he was saying. I'll go fishing and catch them and release them nowadays. But when the wife is wanting fish, I'll go down there and catch her a mess of them. and bring them back for cooking. But I have to cut it down to store-bought looking type fish because she doesn't know what to do with a whole fish. I'm like, you're a fan. You should know how to do these things. Yeah, I never really learned that. I just went to the store and bought it.
So do you go catch halibut for the halibut?
That's something I want to go do is go catch some big halibut.
That is on my bucket list.
We have them here. I just need to find somebody that's got a big enough boat that can go out in the either the Puget Sound or out into the ocean a little bit more, because we ain't doing it in my little 12-foot V-hole.
Come on, why not?
Not with a trolling motor on. We'd be out there. We'd make it out and never make it home.
Dude, in that little dinky boat, you hook into one and that thing would drag you out to sea.
Oh, especially if we were in the duck boat. We'd really be gone. Everyone's looking at you like, why'd you hit me, Daddy?
Because she's kicking me in the head. So, anyways. All right, everyone. It's 1 o'clock in the morning here, 12 o'clock at night where Coyote is, and 11 o'clock where Downriver is.
It's only 11 here.
Yeah.
Yeah, 11.
You're off.
Oh, damn.
I'm always a little off. Keeps it fair. So, but anyway, I'm gonna. Sheena, are you going live tonight? Because if so, we can go do a raid on hers. If she's still here, she might have ducked out.
I don't know if you heard earlier, Jeffrey Allen.
Huh.
I got some stuff from the store.
Yeah.
Redneck Wedding.
Huh.
Have you ever heard of it?
Nope.
Well, it's pretty fluffy and sparkly.
Anyway. All right, everyone. God bless, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Bye-bye.
Shake.
Bye, everybody.